Hello and welcome to Michigan's High School Lacrosse Show. Welcome to Face Off. I'm Lauren Plant. Sean Baligian, Greg Durham, locked and loaded with updates and more. I've got Catholic League Championship highlights, but first, State Champs Face Off is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Several world-class undergraduate programs, over 24 NAIA Division II level varsity sports, including men's and women's lacrosse. Recruit yourself by visiting ltuathletics.com. With that said, here are this week's recaps. We start with the Catholic League Boys Lacrosse Championships at Detroit Catholic Central High School. The Cardinal Division title tilt featured Royal Oak Shrine up against the Falcons from Dearborn Divine Child. Shrine beat DC earlier in the season, got out of the gate in this one with a 4-0 first quarter lead. Falcons fought back in the second, scoring 3 of the first 4 goals in the quarter, trailing by just a penny. But the Knights responded with 6 unanswered to close out the half to go up 10-4. Shrine's Connor Benson had a game-high 5 tallies as the Knights win the Catholic League Cardinal Division Championship 12-9 the final.
Take it low.
In the Catholic League Bishop Division Championship, once again, Brother Rice going toe-to-toe against the Shamrocks from Detroit Catholic Central. Brother Rice looking for a three-peat and got a couple of goals by Ben Eck in the first to go up 3-0. Catholic Central achieved a twofer over Rice back in 2018 when they knocked off Rice for the CHSL and state title. Shamrocks netted 3 unanswered in this one, and the game was knotted up at 3 apiece in the second quarter. But top-ranked Brother Rice rallied to pour in 5 goals to close out the first half and led 8-3. Warriors carried it from there. Rice beat CC to claim its 3rd straight Catholic League Bishop Division Championship. Now to the girls for an Oakland Activities Association affair as Oxford hit the road to take on Rochester Adams. At the time, Oxford gunning for its 3rd straight victory. Rochester Adams hung in, senior Kate Cram scoring a team-high 4 goals. But Oxford never wavered. Led by Natalie Lindstrom's 4 goals, Wildcats knock off Rochester Adams 11-7. Hey, State Champs has a great partnership with the Detroit Medical Center's Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine team. Our Game Changer segments are designed with the high school athlete in mind. We also like to keep you guessing. True or false? Should I change my workout routine every 3 to 4 weeks? Let's find out the answer.
Hi, I'm Laura Ramos with DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine with today's Game Changers Pop Quiz. True or false? Changing your workout every 3 or 4 weeks can improve your training results and prevent injury. The answer is true. Exercise variation is a very important factor when designing an exercise program. And changing exercises every 3 to 4 weeks can increase performance and decrease injury. It's important to apply these variations correctly to maximize your results. Here's some tips. First of all, choose 2 or 3 different exercises for each movement. Change these exercises every 3 to 4 weeks. And your dosage. What do we mean by dosage? You can start with something called straight sets. This is your typical performing 10 repetitions of the same weight for 3 sets, resting for 90 seconds between. Next, you can progress your dosage from standard sets to pyramid sets. This is done by decreasing the weight and increasing the number of reps. For example, start out with 50 pounds and do 10 reps. Then go to 60 pounds and you're doing 8 reps. 70 pounds, 7 reps, and then you go back down the pyramid, doing your next set at, again, 8 reps for 60 pounds and finishing with 10 reps at 50 pounds. So add in this dosage of standard sets and pyramid sets to provide variety.
Do you have a sports injury, or are you just looking to take your game to the next level? Then go where the pros go. DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. For immediate care, call 313-910-9328 or visit dmc.org/gamechangers. I'm Lauren Plants. I'm out of here. Here comes Sean Baligian and Greg Durham. Gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Lauren. And once again, it is time for Face Off. That's right, the Lacrosse podcast. He's Coach Durham. I'm Sean Baligian. Best time of the year, Coach. And might I add, I absolutely, positively love the fact that you are seeing these teams seeded. It's something that I'm sorry, I've been banging that drum for a long, long time. If you've watched state champs, Lacrosse gets it right. I was talking to you a couple minutes ago. Heck, you're excited about that.
Yeah, because, here's the deal. When Lacrosse was taken over by the MHSAA, one of the things that we did all the time was seed. And so I think the MHSAA said, hey, we like the model. Let's improve it a little bit with the regionals. The issue is that you have to set up regionals way ahead of time, and then you seed those. And then from there, if, for example, say Orchard Lake got beat by De La Salle or whoever else it might be, then De La Salle would be the one seed in our region. All right. But they base it on records. They base it on data. They base it on the MPR. And so those things are really taken a valid. And there's several coaches. So they have Division I coaches help seed Division II, and then Division II coaches and ADs help seed Division I. And so it's really balanced. It's unbiased for the most part. I think it's done really well. They discuss it at length. They did it last week, I think Monday or Tuesday. And then the seeds came out, and it's exactly what I expected. There's really no surprises for the boys. Obviously you got Rice number one. If they win their region, they'll probably beat Birmingham, who we have ranked 10th. Why? Because Birmingham's good. They're a good team. They're in a region with Rice. That's just the way it rolls. They actually gave Rice a run for their money last year. They were up in the game, and that was close, like 1-goal game all the way through. But they gave Rice a run for their money last year. CC's number 2. They just lost to Rice in the Catholic League final, 10-5, I think it was. Great game. Rice still rolling. Heartland number 3. Heartland is probably the best public school team, Division I. They are. I mean, obviously the 3rd seed. Clarkson's number 4. They played really well. They just lost their first game to Forest Hill Central. Anybody that plays Forest Hill Central is losing. It's just the way it rolls. They're undefeated.
They're on fire, huh?
They're on fire, right. And then Granville's number 5. They deserve it. They've beaten some teams. They played well. Brighton 6th, Midland 7, and Lake Orion's 8th. That is the way it rolls. Division 2, you got the 2 best teams, 1 and 2. Forest Hill Central, undefeated. Detroit Country Day. Chris Garland's got those boys running really well. You got East Grand Rapids. They're a good team. I mean, they're solid. Really nice defense. They're running man now. Hazlitt, who dropped down to Division 2, used to be in Division 1. They're based on enrollment, right? They're 4th seed. Grand Rapids Catholic Central. I have not watched them play this year. I'm sorry, I haven't. But they keep beating teams that they deserve the 5th seed. And then us, I mean, I think we're just the best 6 and 8 team in the state. That's just the way it rolls. We've had a tough run. We've lost 5 of 6, but 5 of those teams are ranked in the top 5. Cranbrook's right behind us, just because we beat them. They're not seeded, but they have to play. They're in Country Day's region. I put Royal Oak Shrine in there. They won the Cardinal Division, the 2nd division of the Catholic League Championship. It was really nice for them to get a win. Just a great overall young team, and they're getting better and better every seat. So those are how we ranked them. The girls, the rankings, here's the deal. The girls don't seed. They don't seed. They do it just like you do in hockey. There could be an elimination in the 1st or 2nd round of 2 good teams. I mean, that's tragic. I know the girls are really pushing to have the same system that we do, and I think down the line that'll really happen. So the girls haven't changed much.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's as I said when we started the conversation, if this doesn't put a smile on your face, you might not have a heart beating in your chest. I mean, this is a great time of year. This is what these guys, and when I say these guys, not only the young men and women on the field, but all these coaches plan for. And, Coach, we're going to be keeping an eye on it. We talked about the seeds. They've come out. You guys discuss amongst yourselves, and I guess we'll all reconvene next week to talk some more about the action taking place in both the boys and the girls' side. Absolutely. As well.
We'll break down more games. Yep, we'll keep that solid.
Absolutely. Our guest has done a fantastic job, not only at Brighton, but Coach Durham, he's done so many things that maybe people don't know about, dare I say, behind the scenes in helping this great game grow. Let's welcome him in. The head man at Brighton, Coach Jim Carl. Coach, really appreciate you taking the time. Thanks for joining us here on Face Off.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Coach Durham, you were telling me about the things that maybe the average person doesn't understand in regards to how much Coach Carl puts into this game.
For years, he was our association president for the Michigan High School Lacrosse Coaches Association. I worked hand in hand with him when I was VP, and I would be in charge of all state committee. Jim was a great leader. He took care of everything. He did all the stuff behind the scenes, whether it's, helping out with All-State or developing the All-American or even, just anything that he could do to help the game get better. He runs, he does great stuff for his program. He does some great charity things and community service things with his guys. He's at one of the best facilities I've seen, all year. I've been there twice this year. But he's done some really cool stuff. Something that my dads want to do, Jim, is build a wall like you have at the end of your practice field there. They've been talking about it. Like, that's just some of the cool stuff that he's done. But he's an integral part of the growth of the game. He's really helped out. I consider him a good friend, and he's just a fantastic guy to lead Brighton. So, Jim, how's everything going? How's your team looking right now?
Good. We're struggling a little bit early on in the season. We've got a lot of new players in Brighton. I think last year we graduated 21 or 22 kids, and I've graduated 64 kids in the last 3 years. So I've got two really great players that are returning All-Americans, and most everybody else on the field is playing their first year of varsity lacrosse. So, we've taken some lumps during the course of the season, but we like where we're at. We've got a few things to clean up. But we've got a game tonight, and then we start the playoffs actually this week. So we have a game on Thursday. We didn't get a bye. We have 9 teams in our region. So I like where we're at. Some of the young kids are really learning, and I think the learning curve is kind of condensing right now. So we'll see. I'm in a tough region. I got some teams that I think would like to come out of the region, and we'll have to play hard in order to win it.
Hey, if you want to hear more of the conversation, make sure that you head on over to Spreaker.com and just search State Champs Face-Off. We'll all get together next week and talk about the best time of the year. If you're listening to this or you're watching this, I think that's one thing we can all agree on. Thanks so much for checking us out here on Face-Off.
State Champs Face-Off is presented by Lawrence Technological University. LTU offers over 24 varsity sports for men and women, along with several dozen world-class undergraduate programs. Athletic and academic scholarships are available in all sports. Visit ltuathletics.com and recruit yourself. Face-Off is also brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Detroit Medical Center Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine Pros. Do you have a sports injury, or are you just looking to take your game to the next level? Go where the pros go. Visit dmc.org/gamechangers. Detroit Athletic Club Foundation's Male and Female Athlete of the Year Awards. Stay tuned for the announcement of this year's 12 nominees coming soon. Who will be this year's Male and Female Athletes of the Year? Find out live Monday, June 6th, only on the State Champs Michigan Network. U.S. Navy recruiting, call 313-315-2560 and talk to a local officer to find out how the Navy can take you anywhere from the sea to the stars. Oakland School's technical campuses are designed for any student who wants to graduate high school with industry certifications, on-the-job experiences, business connections, and college credits. Check them out at ostconline.com.